Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we are going to be talking about Ripple and XRP, as was the vast majority of crypto and finance. And with that being said, let's just dive on in and let's start off with this post here from Wrath of Kahneman. Now, within this, I'm going to save you guys some time. So this is an exciting investor deck from Ripple partner Flash FX. In addition to their growth, they trumpet their use of Ripple and on-demand liquidity. Now within this, you guys can see the full breakdown. We could see that they were the first in Australia to innovate through Ripple Ledger. Now we're shaping the future of payments through AI and ML, machine learning, right? Within this, we do see the payment rails, Ripple, Local, and Swift. Every other one is not utilizing Ripple here. We know that Currency Cloud was an original Ripple partner, but Visa did purchase Currency Cloud. They acquired Currency Cloud. And I don't think that they are using Ripple anymore. Again, that's from what I've seen. We haven't really seen anything around that. But beyond that, we do know that Flash FX is. And within this, we do see that Flash FX is achieving incredible growth. And also they are competing and winning the game against all of these major players, like even Currency Cloud. At the bottom there, we do see that they are fully Ripple enabled with their existing partnership. And for those that don't know about Flash FX, they are a major pioneer around payments. We do see, as payment pioneers, we're driving more business action in and out of Australia. The way money moves today has transformed business. Faster payment speeds up opportunity by enabling faster decision making, locking in opportunity in minutes, not days. The faster money moves, the more business can happen in and out of Australia. This is where we play at the bleeding edge of business enablement through payments with a complete payment solution. From foreign exchange to digital payment solutions, we provide companies with reliable and compliant technologies to scale at speed. And here we're Flash payments leveling the business playing field through payments. And again, this is huge. And we even do see we were the first in Australia to trailblaze with RippleNet, giving access to faster real-time foreign exchange transfers for all. And remember, foreign exchange transfers are the big focus point because this is a $7.5 trillion per day market. And they are innovating. We do see as we progress at the speed of business, we continue to leverage our first mover advantage by harnessing the power of AI-assisted compliance and machine learning to automate the end-to-end payment process. And of course, they are tapping into blockchain-based technologies for payments. And this is crucial to mention. And by the way, their team has a combined 50+ year time frame of banking and financial services experience. They are a big player to focus on because they have been enabled since going all the way back to as far as 2015. And here we have, it's interesting to see how a payment processor grows with Ripple, a part of it since 2016, note it 5 times in this timeline. And here you guys have going all the way back to 2015, where we do see opportunity identified to fix slow FX payments through Ripple. Beyond that, 2017, launching B2C, offering Flash FX through Ripple, XRP, and Fiat. Then fast forward to 2019, upgrade to RippleNet, aka XCurrent capabilities, release on-demand liquidity functionality. And then 2020, global payment providers begin to integrate with Flash via API or RippleNet partnership agreement. And this is just the beginning. And by the way, they continue to secure massive partnerships. They continue to expand beyond the means of most of these other major players out there. And the growth is huge. Listen, they have seen a growth of over 1,300% volume growth and $3.15 million in revenue created, and 11% plus EBITDA. This is a big one to focus on. And again, they're actually focused heavily on high value or high volume transactions. That's big, especially to note. And again, we see that all of this is due to them tapping into on-demand liquidity through the Ripple partnership since 2016. Great to see it. And also they are extending their rails through Banking Circle and Velocity Trade, global non-Ripple partners, with Dandelion to go live in Q3. And here we have back in the day, CEO spent some time discussing things at XRP Chat, which was exciting. Crypto Eddie put together a nice video of him speaking. Also, Ripple is on the board. Hope they make the Gold Coast event. And yeah, check this out. This is a great video from Crypto Eddie. Go check her out as well. Founder of Flash FX, one of the first in the Ripple network, and to use XRP on-demand liquidity. They facilitate large volumes globally from Sydney with 500% less in transaction fees. Check it out.
FlashFX is an innovative global payments platform that wants to change how money moves around the world. We use the latest digital payments technologies, including the blockchain, to bring efficiency, speed, and cost savings to the international transfer process. I'm Nicholas Steiger, the founder of FlashFX. Founded in 2016, FlashFX revolutionizes where banks have stagnated. We have embraced and employed innovative technology.
I also do want to pause this video just to say I apologize if YouTube does mute this video. I know that they have been very annoying with that, so I do apologize.
Which is like blockchain to create a payment infrastructure that brings about change. For the consumer and business segment, our platform can transfer money in real time, taking only a few minutes to reach its destination. It also costs the user up to 500% less in transaction fees, which if you're transferring, say, $10,000, equates to about $400 in saving. For financial institutions who integrate with us via RippleNet and APIs, we have the ability to move thousands of transactions and large volumes to beneficiaries in Australia and overseas, harnessing the same real-time benefits where possible.
How do we do this? We have superior technology. FlashFX is a cloud-native international digital payments platform designed from the outset to be efficient and automated, both from the user as well as internal operational point of view.
We innovate with blockchain. We're an early adopter of Ripple's blockchain technology, making transactions faster, cheaper, and more efficient by using the blockchain as a highway for connecting real-time domestic payment systems.
So there you guys have it. And, you know, beyond this, one thing that I do want to mention is how innovative and how disruptive blockchain technology really is for a lot of these major companies. Like FlashFX is seeing huge growth. I mean, listen, they are seeing a 1,300% volume growth in just 2023 alone. You know who else seen that? Guess what? Check it out. Ripple on-demand liquidity. This is from the Crypto Basic. Ripple on-demand liquidity sees a 1,700% growth in cross-border transaction volume with Tranglo. Again, as we really kind of look at what's happening here, these companies like Tranglo, like FlashFX, they are seeing massive growth, and it's all because of on-demand liquidity. So I ask you all right, if Tranglo's seeing this, if FlashFX is seeing this, how many other companies are going to join and say, you know what, listen, we are seeing these other companies seeing massive growth rates. I mean, 1,700%, 1,300%. I want to see this as well. Think about the cost savings. Think about the unlocking of value as well. Because again, that's what's happening here. These companies want to embrace this type of technology because they see the value behind it. This is so crucial to mention. And also, as we do see standardization changing, this is going to unlock a big opportunity for this space as well, specifically Ripple and XRP. Now, there's a video that Crypto Eddie posted yet again yesterday, which is a video that I've played before. This is actually from the Stronghold team. And we do see what exactly is ISO 20022 all about. Flexible, standardized financial messaging, improves level of details, data format, and security. Stronghold Pay gives a shout out to XRP and XLM and is using blockchain ledger payments in select projects, which we will talk about here in a second. I don't want to play the video just because I already included it in a video before. But regardless of that, let's look at Stronghold. So this is a company centered out on providing fast, secure, and accessible financial services for all. Through their developer APIs, we enable access to legacy and next generation payments and financial services. Now, they are heavily focused with IBM. This is their only case study on their website so far, but IBM leverages Stronghold's blockchain infrastructure to transform payments. All of these companies, including the largest ones out there, like IBM, are already leveraging or trying to leverage blockchain-based technology. And when we look at this, a lot of people have speculated, is IBM still, utilizing Stellar, for an example, because WorldWire, which is built within the IBM ecosystem, was actually utilizing and tapping into Stellar. We know that Stronghold is heavily centered out on Stellar as well. For those that don't know, if you actually look around their website and if you actually look at their focus, they are really kind of catering to the P2P side of things, which is, again, right up Stellar's alley with XLM. But beyond that, ISO 20022 is really going to be the big door opening, if you will, for opportunity to be embraced around the space. Riz XRP actually responded, and this is from the head of payments products at Ripple, talking about how XRP is the secret sauce. We do see Ripple as a global payments network with major banks and financial services providers as its customers. XRP is an open source cryptocurrency that is used in the Ripple products to facilitate quick conversion between different currencies. Listen closely to what the head of payment products is saying regarding ISO 20022 and where XRP really kind of lies within this.
So ISO 20022 is a global standard for financial information exchange. This enables interoperability between different systems, straight through processing of payments, and rich data transfer. And it'll also foster competition because it's open and flexible. At Ripple, we've been aligned with ISO 20022 from day one. We've always recognized that this is the direction of payments and it'll be better for everyone. And we were really a first mover on that front. We've also joined the standard body to help contribute to how payments will shape in the future.
And again, you know, as we really kind of look at Ripple, they have been a part of this major movement for a very long time. Recently, I just made a video talking about ISO 20022 and when it does go live, what it really is going to change and the doors that's really going to unlock, right? When we look at the facts here, these companies like Flash and like Tranglo and so many other great ones as well. I mean, if you go over to the Ripple website and you look at the case studies, there is a dozen or, you know, even more that are embracing this technology. ISO 20022 really is a key here because this is standardization. But beyond that, we're already kind of starting to see major infrastructure being laid down. FedNow, which I kind of talked about a little bit. If I go back in time to this tweet here, where I was actually kind of talking to you guys about how too many people within the space are focused on FedNow as a price driver, it's simply not the case. I said FedNow is a key that unlocks a door of opportunity. That's a quote that you will hear me say multiple times on this channel because a few of these things like FedNow and ISO 20022, all of these are the doors opening. And it's a door of opportunity for the next generation of financial/payment technology to be realized in. The infrastructure is being upgraded to accommodate, that's a key word there, accommodate for this disruptive technology because this technology will thrive regardless of what these players want to do. Listen, technology does not wait for anyone, including regulators, including governments. It does not care. Technology will continue to thrive. It will continue to innovate. It will continue to change the world. But these players want to be a part of it, which is why we always say they need to adapt or they will die. I said FedNow is significant not because it will pump XRP, but because it allows for Ripple solutions utilizing the power of XRP to be implemented into the financial system. Stop thinking in terms of price, think in terms of innovation, adoption, and change. And I was quoting Chad Steingraber because we do see here, and by the way, this is from the Federal Reserve, FedNow is the best time to introduce new products and services because now we are seeing change happening, right? Like this is the first new payment rail in 40 years. We need, you know, more service providers. There's already a lot of service providers within the FedNow system. Like for an example, Ripple's tied to it through Volante and a few other players. Then you have also Hedera with Drop. There's so many great players tied to this. Banks will not be directly transacting. The service provider performs the transfer. This is a new revolutionary payment scheme for the US. RippleNet, Volante, and Finastra because they are all really kind of tied to this. But listen, everything is moving. It's already in progress. You just need to be patient and realize how big of a move this actually is. These volumes, when we're talking about 1,300% and 1,700%, like that is significant to mention simply because as a business outside of the FedNow service and outside of all of these central banks, as a business, for anyone out there that does own a business or even understands business models, if you are growing at a 13x or even a 17x per year, I mean, hell, who would not want to tap into that solution? You would have to be brainless in order to not tap into that because it makes 100% sense. if you are a business owner and you see other companies and other businesses growing at this massive exponential rate of 13 to 17x per year, you're going to question, what the hell are you doing wrong? Then you're going to look into it and you're going to see, oh, this is the secret sauce. This is what they are using. And you're going to reach out. And see, that's why I think that Ripple doesn't really need to market. All they really need is a few players going live with it and sharing what they have seen. What's funny about this is I've always said this even around like atomic settlement with 2 central banks. You achieve that and it's game over. We already know that Ripple did achieve this with POC concepts with the Bank of England, for an example. This is why I say like all we have to do is wait for time now to catch up. Meaning these significant moves being made around FedNow and all of these major service providers and things like that. Like all of this is significant because it's the whole puzzle being pieced together. And I get it, right? A lot of people hate waiting. But at the end of the day, like this is the process. This process is crucial. Imagine being able to know about ISO 20022 back in 2004 when it came out and, thinking then, yeah, I think ISO 20022 is going to be a big deal. And then all of a sudden, nearly 20 years later, it finally becomes the standard where 80% of the high value payment services are going to be switching over to it next month. That's the significance of time in the traditional financial space. But this is why I say everyone needs to focus on this because they've already won. Ripple has already won. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, put the notifications on because more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord in the description below. And with that being said, guys, this has been Nick. Peace out.